Briefcase. Attention, this file is highly confidential in nature. Its access has been granted exclusively to me. The contents of this file are beholden to the regulations and guidelines as found in the Kronos Robotics Articles of Confidentiality. Transmissions. This briefcase provider will automatically destroy all documents at the conclusion of this interrogation. All documents must be returned to the briefcase before this time. Failure to comply will constitute verifiable non-compliance, resulting in immediate termination. Who's the defendant? Bernard Hughes. Blatant breach of Kronos Robotics maintenance technician contract. Post information regarding the following: status of relationships, past or present emotional trauma, financial difficulty. Okay. Defendant be remanded to the Kronos Robotics Legal Division upon completion of your preliminary interrogation. Regarding the informed consent of the defendant, we choose to withhold our recommendation, relinquishing the decision to the discretion and judgment of the interrogator. Parties involved in the interrogation of the defendant have been informed of and accept instruction expressly forbidding threats of harm or physical violence against the defendant. Okay. Was there a picture in there? No, we can't touch it. Alright, let's close it up. Okay. Interesting. We suspect Dr. Bernard Hughes of providing illegal modifications to androids. For more information regarding the rental, you are authorized to physically restrain the subject if he threatens to escape or to instill fear in pursuit of a confession. The subject's family is a potential weak point. Please consult the briefcase. Did the subject perform illegal android modifications? Kronos has instructed me to gather information that could be used in a smear campaign to destroy his reputation. Additionally, Kronos has recommended that I strongly pursue questions associated with the subject's family. They insist that no threats are to be made. Okay. So it's unrestrained at the moment. Dr. Hughes, thank you for joining me. Do you know why you've been asked here? Please confirm your name and occupation. Confirm you send me an invitation to consult as an expert and can't even. Jesus, fine. Dr. Bernard Hughes, plastic surgeon. Are your records complete now? Yeah, Dr. Hughes believes that he is here as a consultant. This may make him more talkative. Okay. How's a guy get a coffee around here? And Jesus, you wouldn't think it'd be so hard to get some comfortable chairs either. This place is disgusting. Be sure to get an interior decorator in here before you invite me back. Aha. Message incoming. File access granted. Kronos Service Androids End User Rental Agreement. Please check email to retrieve documents. Any modification or alterations to Kronos' products is expressly prohibited unless in such case as the responsible party is an officially licensed Kronos technician. Licensed technicians are permitted to make aesthetic changes to androids, face sculpting, tweak software parameters, collaborating chattiness, update software with approved packages. Technicians may not install unimproved packages and install hardware of any kind. Any Android requiring hardware maintenance must be sent to the local blah blah blah. Okay. Which modifications provided? Consultation. Dr. Hughes, it is time that I told you. No. Thank you once again for agreeing to this consult. My pleasure. What took you so long though? Oh. Android mods. Do you have any experience modifying Kronos robotic mods? Androids? Not only androids. I started out on humans and worked my way up. Two are surprisingly similar. We need to talk about that now. I mean, you did do your research before calling me in, right? On that note, I'm actually pretty keen to get down to brass tacks and talk about my salary. Sure, of course. It's just, well, my practice has been a rough spot for a little while now. And I was hoping, you know what? Never mind. Work. Do you worry about your financial future? Sometimes. Doesn't everyone? I believe the subject was holding back. I might get a different answer if I could encourage more trust. Tell me about a difficult procedure you overcame recently. Well, let me think. There was this one bot last week. Her owner wanted her to look like Marilyn Monroe, of all things. Had to be an exact match. I spent days gathering photographs, creating 3D holograms of her face. The procedure took 6 hours. Honestly, it was more sculpture than surgery. I'm not even sure the client appreciates what kind of skill that took. I should make a lecture out of it, or something. Documentary, maybe. How's your practice? Is business good? Let me be real, things are bad. Competition is so stiff from bots. They can work 20 hours a day and their costs are next to nothing. Between this and my son's issues, I'll be bankrupt this time next year. Shakira Barber. Tell me about Shakira Barber. She's my secretary. Poor little mouse came to me from out of town. It's the old story. Small town girl who can't catch a break comes to the big city to try and find herself. Honestly, a job was the least I could do. Tell me about your family. My family? What do you want to know about my family? Or okay, so give me the culprit bullshit. Insurance, obviously. You want to know how much my family will cost you. Well, don't worry. The Hughes are healthy stock. My wife, daughter and sons are all in the best health. Tell me about your daughter. Brooklyn's a good kid, going to college next year. She's had her share of struggles. High school can be tough on a trans kid. We've tried to support her as best we can. The Hughes clan sticks together, even if we did get her gender a little off for the first 10 years. I love that kid, so proud of her. Sons. Nash and Tyler are twins. Xenia wanted to call them Sun and Moon. In the end, I was able to talk her into choosing different names, but she demanded they be the boys' middle name. They're so different, it's hard to believe that they're genetically identical. Let's go back to here. Which modification is done provided to androids? Okay, so if we go back to of course, talent speaks for itself. How many individuals do you employ? I have to run a tight ship. My competition kept getting cheaper and faster, and doesn't matter. My practice is myself, 2 nurses, and a part-time assistant. Of your staff, which are human and which are android? They're all human. I can't even afford to upgrade to bots, but I have to stay open somehow. Tried using a bot as secretary for a while, but just didn't work out. Message incoming. Can't tell you who I am. When you release that bastard you're interrogating, don't send him to the main entrance. It's not safe for him. Send him to storage exit 6B. As a back door will be waiting to take him to a safe house. If you try and trace me, I will know. An ally. They want us to release him. Shit. Let's get questions, work, put those cuffs on. What the fuck? What kind of interview is this? Tried to stay ahead of it, the bot overhaul. Took your damn certification course. I thought the money was in fixing the bots. Everybody else knew better. The real money's in owning them and letting them do your work for you. By the time I realised what had to be done, the chance was gone. So while kids I laughed at in high school have their own fleet of bots, my entire staff are just myself, 2 nurses and a part-time assistant. Part-time assistant, that's Shakira Barber, is it not? It is. How did you know that? Just my assistant. What's the big deal? Do you... how did you obtain your Chronos maintenance certificate? A few years back, I saw which way the wind was blowing. I did a course at a Chronos store downtown. Cost a lot, but it opened doors. Looking back now though, I worry it might have been too little too late. Please provide more specific examples of your experience with Android upgrades and maintenance. I certainly think my work on humans counts towards demonstrating my skills. But I mean, I don't like to boast. Subjects seem to lack enthusiasm, could be rendered more talkative if they experience more joy. Dinner was raised spiritual. We met off the beaten track somewhere. Won't bore you with the details. As the relationship look, I wouldn't normally discuss this with a bot, but I feel like maybe you understand me. Honestly, I don't know these days. You know how it goes. It's love at first sight, then we're from different worlds. We fight a lot. Father's problems don't help. You know what's weird? The only thing we agree on is who's gonna fetch the benzos from the pharmacy. It's all about the outdoors, bouldering, kayaking, what I like in that way. More about Tyler. Truth is, he's a rebel. You'd love him. You could interrogate him all night long and he'd never stop mouthing off. Let's see. You said you take benzodiazepine? Yeah, I mean it's no big deal. Me and the wife are both stressed. Things are tough. We take it to unwind. Is that prescribed by a doctor? Yes, it is. Are you undergoing financial difficulties? Okay, I can't keep this up anymore. Our business is fucked, okay? This time next year, I have no idea what we'll do. The truth is, he's a rebel. Just sits at home watching hollow streams and goes out in the evening to make trouble. Last year he almost got arrested for vandalism. I cashed a check to make that go away fast. And just last week we got a huge bill for gambling debts. I mean, Jesus. What am I supposed to do about a kid like that? Are you sure you can protect me? Can I trust you? I doubt that I'll make it out alive, but just don't let them hurt my family. It's the best I can hope for, it seems. Okay, I'm ready. A while back, some woman from the welfare department came to me. She brought a kid with her, said he needed to disappear. The parents were monsters, allegedly, but totally untouchable. The kicker? The kid was a bot. Normally I wouldn't touch that, but she waved a load of cash under my nose and I laundered the bot, wiped it clean. After that, the welfare worker took it back and I never heard about it again. She bought another bot next month and the next. Frankly, I didn't understand why she cared about giving them new faces, new memories, but she paid well. Plus, I'd broken the law already, so she had leverage. Not to mention I was desperate for the money. Sometimes she even pays me to give them a leg up while they get their start. The welfare lady convinced me to hire this new secretary so she'd have a bona fide job. Said it was necessary if Shakira's new life was going to work out. I didn't care too much since I wasn't the one paying her. I got a free intern, but I should have known it would bite me in the ass. How many androids have you laundered? I lost count. 40? 50? That's the whole story. Where they came from, where they go, that's a mystery to me. Guess I'm done. I'm finished. There's no way I can just go back to my practice with that in your report. Are you aware Shakira Barbie is an android? Yeah. I admit it, I knew. Well. Okay, so we go back here. And then he had to do something stupid. The worst thing is, I don't know when he'll do it again. Who's going to bail his ass out of jail when I'm locked up in there with him, huh? Ah. It's not everyone you've worked with, of course. I'll tell you everything. I'd have to look up patient files to get you the owner's names. I never met them, never knew any names. I only know they're from the social welfare department. Paid me good money just to give her contact info to any androids I worked on. Certainly think my work. Oh, what do I do with this email here? So, when you release that bastard you're interrogating, don't send him to the main entrance. It's not safe for him. Send him to storage exit 6B. It's a back door. We'll be waiting to take him to a safe house. But they want me to... smear campaign to destroy his reputation. Additionally, Kronos has recommended I strongly pursue questions associated with his family. They insist that no threats to be made. Whoops. Illegal mods to androids. I need to know. Which modifications has Dr. Hughes provided to Kronos androids? Doesn't say yet. There. Turn this off? No. Evoke joy. Ugh. Come on. I was getting joy and fear out of it, but alright. I don't know why I'm telling you this, it's like I can trust you, but all the time. My family keep going on about, when can I have this holo thingy, or we should move to a bigger house, and I'm desperately trying to hold it together. Are you facing unemployment, Dr. Hughes? Ah, future-proof. That's what we told ourselves at graduation. Sure, robots will replace all kinds of jobs, but never surgery. And certainly never plastic surgery. And yet, despite the swell in demand after functional body mods were released, we're now redundant. You're facing bankruptcy? Everything I've worked for, the years at med school, my kids, Brooklyn going to college, oof, all gone. Can't get one around to crack. What do I do? What? Jesus, what have I got into? I don't want any part of this. Alright, I trust you. If you can get me out of this mess, I'll answer whatever you need. Just make sure my family's safe. Okay, Android mods. Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, I can't get into crack on that one. Got nothing left. Frankly, I think my work should be state sponsored. I'm doing a public service making these people presentable. I don't know. Yeah. Can't do it. Let's do anesthetic. So what did we do with the... Let's go back. So we got Android mods. First play, injuries on that note, I'm actually pretty keen to get down to brass tacks. Okay. Well, I haven't got enough to do anything there. Has a subject committed a crime? Does the subject display tendencies associated with that? No. Does the subject currently experience a period of emotional distress? Go exit 6B. What does that mean? Oh. Which modifications has it in it? Alright, that was total guesses. I couldn't get much out of that. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Oh, we obviously got poon then. Oh damn. Which modifications has he used? Only aesthetic. Dr. Hughes is within his rights as a Chronos technician to perform these modifications. No action needed. Did Dr. Hughes identify any person or android working to subvert that? An unknown contact. Chronos is concerned by this tip about the SWD. Will be pursuing these charges and will raid their files personally. Oh, shot. Is the subject currently experiencing a period of emotional distress? Subject lacks confidence. Oh, I didn't write that. Damn it. After a cursory follow-up investigation, this was found to be false. Patently false. -9 in company ranking. No. To which family member does the subject have the most closest bond? Surveillance of the subject's home confirms your insight. Chronos are keen to exploit this vulnerability to help Dr. Hughes see this clearly. Is the subject currently experiencing a period of financial stress? Subject recently repaid large debts. We are grateful for this information as we believe it may have compromised Dr. Hughes' judgment. As the subject committed a crime, we are grateful for your thorough investigation. We are disappointed it was unsuccessful. Oh shit. We got owned. Does the subject display tendencies associated with hysteria? Chronos Legal is disappointed. We assume the implication was clear. If you did not find evidence of your symptoms in the subject, your task was to induce them. Shit. We are completely perplexed as to why you would release Dr. Hughes to this exit. We are concerned you may have developed a malfunction based on this egregious breach of protocol. Oh no. Oh damn. You threatened subjects. Despite us specifically telling you not to, you threatened Dr. Hughes' family. The legal repercussions could be serious. We're already on thin ice for bringing in a professional surgeon for questioning, but making threats towards his family could be crossing a line in a judge's eyes. Leave the law to us, bot. You've got no standing there anyway. Ooh. General concern over recent cases. Cross device. We feel that you have not dealt with certain recent cases with appropriate seriousness. We have identified several concerning answers in your reports and feel that you have not handled these cases accordingly. As a result, your company ranking has been docked. Please treat concerning behaviours and subjects more seriously in the future. Ouch. Oh, unacceptable. 22 out of 100. Warning, low company rating will result in decommission. Holy dooly. Alright, preparing to raid SWD. Kronos wishes to thank you for bringing to light possible sympathisers in the Silicon Valley Social Welfare Department. As we speak, a Kronos security team is preparing to raid their offices looking for evidence of collaboration. Subpoenaing Dr. Hughes. His finances. Kronos Legal would like to thank you for bringing to light the possibility that Dr. Hughes' finances may contain some irregularities. If something is amiss, we'll be assured we will find it thanks to you. And you made my business crash, asshole. I hope you're proud of yourself, diagnostician. More like fearmongerer. I was so spooked after your shakedown that I swore off any of my more exotic clients for good. My practice was on shaky ground financially as it was, though, and that drop in income was the final straw. I'm writing this in a pod hotel with my kids in the next 3 pods over because this bank kicked us out of our home this morning. Anyway, sleep tight, metalhead. If I had you on my operating table, I'd fill it full of fucking nightmares. Ouch, the doc. Oh, that was badly handled. Uh-oh. Damn, alright, well. Might start this one and leave it there. Okay, well I'm going to leave that one there. I am absolutely failing at this game, but it's very cool. I like the fact that we can interrogate them and watch their emotions, even though I'm not reading them correctly, like a noob. Hopefully I can turn it around. We'll see you next time. Alright, my name's Inferno, this was Silicon Dreams, and Silicon Dreams is, let me just double check. It's developed by Clockwork Bird, and it comes out tonight, in 2 hours time, actually. So midnight on the 21st of April, 2021. Check it out if you like that kind of stuff. It's, as I said before in the intro, probably the closest game to being a Blade Runner interrogator, which is pretty damn cool. Alright, until next video, my name's Inferno, have a great week, and I will see you next time.